Picture this, you're on your deathbed, and you're finally realizing that you never even reached your truest potential. You're looking back at life and wishing that you would have talked to that one girl you always liked, or even tried to become so successful that your family would be proud of you. And now, it's too late. Don't let that be you. That's exactly what smoke thinking does to you. It destroys your dreams before you even start. And it's like a disease that becomes so normalized that we think it's part of us, that we just live with it. But that's not the reality of it. Society and social media taught us to think this way. It taught us to go to school, do the work, get a career, and work for someone else's dreams. But is that what your heart truly desires? No, right? If you haven't met yet, my name is Yahir. I've been on self-improvement for about 5 months now. And throughout my journey, I've managed to quit porn, video games, scrolling. In return, I managed to implement new habits like meditation, cold showers, reading, and working out a lot more consistently. And after reading this book, here, let me show you. The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz has completely changed my life. Rather than seeing myself as a small person with small beliefs, I see myself like a bigger person who can believe that can succeed. And I believe you can as well. You only have one life, so might as well make the best of it. And let's do this together. Step 1, notice your small thinking. I know, as stupid and simple as this sounds, there's more to it. Before you can think big, you have to notice where you think it's small. According to some studies, us humans average around 50,000 thoughts a day. And most of these thoughts, about 95% of them, are repeats, which means they're the same thoughts you had yesterday, the day before that one, or even years back. And ultimately, these thoughts arise from past experiences you had. Maybe you got rejected, or you actually got into a relationship and fell in love, and then she broke up with you, and this caused you to have these thoughts of not worthy and not attractive enough for her. Or you even tried to quit weed. You relapsed so many times that it caused you to have these thoughts of, I'm just a failure. I can't quit because I'm not strong enough. And guess what? These thoughts will haunt you for the rest of your life unless replaced with new ones. Your thoughts determine your actions. So if you see yourself as a loser, then you automatically will be a loser. Your brain will help you think that. And I personally had a similar experience. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me a couple months ago, and this caused me to have these thoughts of, I'm not worthy, I'm not attractive, I can't sustain a good relationship. In reality, it only made me feel sick. And I came up with this excuse that I should just stay single, not talk to any girls. But honestly, this only made me feel worse. It made me feel like it made me feel like I wasn't the man I was supposed to. It was only until I stopped myself and analyzed what I've been telling myself. And then cut it all out, did the action of meeting new girls. That's when things began to change. That's when I actually started to feel a lot better. And slowly, my confidence started to build back up. So do the same as I did. Analyze what you're saying to yourself throughout the day. Where am I getting these thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I can't because of this? Or to make it very, very simple for you, tell yourself when you're being a complete where am I living myself mentally before life ever hits me physically? I understand these are just mental flaws that are only assumptions of your abilities. They're not the reality of the level they're at right now. You're using old data to draw conclusions. However, the good thing about this is that these thoughts can be replaced with good ones, like I'm good enough, I can do this because of this, I'm desirable. However, there's some downsides to this, to be completely honest with you. That is that it will take time, and you may face rejections that further cement your past thoughts you had. For example, if you go up to a girl with the confidence and the thoughts of that you're good enough, don't expect her to be all into you. She might reject you. Maybe because she has a boyfriend or because she has a type. But do not take it personally. Instead, pick yourself up, try again and again and again until you become numb to failure. Remember this, the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Step 2. Believe and visualize that you can succeed. Most people fail before they even start. Not because they're not talented or they're not smart enough, because they believe that they can't truly win. They punish themselves into believing that they don't deserve more. But you and I, we want to win. And it all starts with belief. Belief is the foundation of success. Let's take it back to 1903, where the Wright brothers do something very incredible that the world believed to be impossible. They achieved the first controlled, sustained, heavier than air human flight. And for years, experts believed that this was just a dream from ancient mythology, a vain fantasy that would take to 1 million to 10 million years to develop. Now look at it now. Over 100 years later, over 45,000 flights are conducted in a single day in the US alone. And why? Because the Wright brothers chose to believe, and they visualized it, even after so many failures. If you don't believe something is possible for you, then your brain won't even try to figure it out. But the moment you genuinely, and I mean genuinely, start believing that you can do it, your brain will find solutions and ways to reach that goal. Belief is the fuel of action. Picture the big goal you want, whether it's that luxurious life in Dubai or the cabin in the woods. Picture it and visualize how your friends and family would react to your success. Imagine that, and I guarantee you, you get those feelings of wanting to accomplish it. So let's act on it. Step 3, find proof to reinforce your new belief. Your belief will only remain a dream if there's no action done. So you need to find proof to reinforce that you're actually making steps to your new goal. And how do you do this? You do this by stacking small wins every day. Small wins that follow through a promise to yourself. We call this evidence stacking. Let's say, for example, you're overweight right now and you want to believe that you can lose that weight. In this case, a simple 20 to 30 minute walk will be enough evidence to show you that you can lose weight. Because you're quite literally burning calories as you walk. As you burn more calories, you lose more weight. Consider you have the right calorie intake. And the best thing about this is you stack more and more and more small wins. You automatically start shooting for bigger ones. Let's say now, instead of a 30-minute walk, you start shooting for maybe a 1-hour run. In addition to that, you might start eating a lot healthier. But here's the thing, you might face some resistance at first. And that's because of something called cognitive dissonance. That's when your brain holds two conflicting beliefs at the same time. So it's gonna feel a lot weird because you quite literally been down on yourself for years. All you have to do is just push through it. And slowly, and eventually, those new beliefs will be more natural to you, become more normalized. Step 4, change your alignment. It is said that you're the average of the 5 people who you spend the most time with. That is to say, if your 5 friends are stoners, then you're the 6th stoner. As harsh as it sounds, you must cut ties with the environment around you. Whether that's your friends, your lover, your family, social media. If they don't align with your goals, they don't deserve to be in your life. Like it or not, you're being programmed by your surroundings every day. And if your surroundings are full of negative and lazy thoughts, then you'll become lazy. And you have these self-doubting thoughts that make you think small. In addition to that, you'll remain the same person as you always were. That version of you needs to die, and the only way to kill it is to cut ties with what drains you. And then step into a new environment that reflects the person you're becoming. Feed your mind with books, like the one I showed you earlier, and surround yourself with people who want more in life, instead of people that choose to be complacent. Surround yourself with winners, and winning becomes the only option. But here's the truth, most people wait. They wait to feel ready, but that's only fear in disguise. Fear of failing and looking like a fool. So you must choose to either stay small or do the action and learn from it. Because out there's someone much worse than you doing the same exact thing that you want to do, and they're getting paid a lot of money for it because they choose to believe more. So stop waiting for confidence to appear. It's built through doing, not dreaming. So move and do the action, even if it's scary, even if it's ugly. Because the only way you lose is by not even trying at all. Thank you for watching and stay on that grind.